Hey everybody. Hey. Hopefully you all can hear everything correctly. We're having some technical difficulties over here. It's just absolutely crazy. Hopefully you all are doing well. Let's get our Instagram family together. All right. Let's get them all the way together. As you all are coming in, come on, invite people in. We're going to have a good time today. Y'all don't see my Christmas tree back there. My son knocked it down, so it has to be redone. So I do apologize. Hey. Let me clean off the screen for my Instagram family. That's better. Okay. Let's get them all the way together. Come on in. Thank y'all for joining me. Say something to me as you're coming on in. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. This is not working. Let me get my folks over here on Instagram together. Hello. Hey, y'all. Come on in. Thank you for joining me. All right, now we got them. Let's pin our comment. Hey, everybody. Hey. Can you all see me? Am I crooked on Instagram? On Periscope. Been having some glitchy challenges on Periscope. Am I sideways on Periscope? I am sideways. I am. Let me know if I am. Hey, Natasha. Hey. You like this lipstick? Thank you, sweetie. I'm trying something new. I think I'm gonna have to go the other way on my Periscope. Somebody on Periscope, I'm fine. Okay. All right. So you can see me. I'm not crooked. You don't have to turn your phone. I don't know what's going on with Periscope, but I do know that there's something brand new going on Facebook. They changed their algorithms last night. Excuse me for picking. Had a runny nose today. They changed their algorithms. And so a lot of people are not seeing a lot of the notifications. So if you can do me a favor, please push the share button so we can reach as many people as we can. To those of you all who are on Instagram, thank you for joining me. Those of you all on my Periscope family, hey family, how you doing? I hope everything is well. We're going to get down into some good information today. I missed you yesterday. We didn't get an opportunity. I'm sorry. We didn't get a chance to talk. Been having some personal stuff going on here with my family, so we need to make sure everybody was good here. Home always comes first, no matter how successful your business is, your company is. You always want to make sure that home is first, that you're first. Your home, your family is good, and then you deal with the public. And so I thank you all for being so patient and hanging out with me. A lot of people have been asking me. And I was surprised at the question, actually, that people, hey, Mandy, how are you? A lot of people are asking me, hey, can you please tell me how I can be successful? How can you ensure success? I will start off this session by saying there's no way to secure success, but there are steps that you can take, no matter whatever business that you're in, so that you can make sure that you build a successful business. It is not something that you do overnight. It's not something that you just say, poof, and it happens. It is something that's done by intentional planning. And so we're going to get into the nuances of some of those things today, and then we'll probably do some more tomorrow because I've got a whole lot of notes and I don't want to overwhelm you all. And I said I was going to try to keep my time down, and I do apologize for being tardy today. As I said, we're having technical difficulties and decoration difficulties and all other kind of difficulties, but we're here, right? All right. So to those of you all who don't know who I am Tyear Wilson McQuarrie. I am the owner of Madam CEO, your small business advisory and profitability firm. In a nutshell, what do? I help people who desire to become entrepreneurs and CEOs create products and services and their companies so that they make a lot of money. That's what I do. I do this for organizations as well. I help you grow your ministries. I help you grow your 501c3 nonprofit organizations. And so I do all of that. I've got 17 years experience as a pastor, 6 years as a bishop, and actually 7 now as a bishop in the Lord's Church. I am a 23-year church planter and business 27. No, now he's at 28, so I can do it by my kid. 28 years now into the entrepreneurial space. and I am a 7-figure earner. So I've got some receipts. I have clients literally all over this country that I am training to not only find their passion and find what it is that they've been called to do, but make money while they're doing it. And so if you'd like to have me as your business coach and your development coach, I'd be more than happy to help you. If you just sent me an ugly face, I'm going to block you. So make sure you don't push the wrong button. Today ain't the day, y'all. I'm trying to tell you. Normally I'm really, really sweet, but today just ain't the day. So don't try your luck. It would not work out well. Okay, so anyway, happy holidays to all of you all. I've got a couple things I want to let you know about, and then we're going to get right into content. The first thing is I am looking for 2 categories of people. I'm looking for 10 people who, I'm a blessing to you. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate you saying that. That makes my day a little bit better. It sure does. I'm looking for 2 groups of people. I'm looking for a group of 10 people who are desiring to start their own pop-up shops, their hemp oil pop-up shops. Again, I want to get into a little bit more information. I'll probably do another live this afternoon specifically about that, because a lot of people don't understand what it is, what it does, how it works, and how we can help every human being. And it is not something that's illegal. We've been believing tabloid foolishness, and we need to get educated so we can heal our bodies. And then I'm going to help 10 people make their 6 figures in that arena. Okay, so the company is already set up. I have the products for you, and I'm going to train you and coach you myself, and that is included. Okay, and you can start for as little as $39. How about that? $39. Okay, and all you can do is figure out how much inventory you're going to need. We can do that together so you don't overextend yourself, and then we can get you down and ready for business. The other thing is I have created an elite coaching group that I am going to start on 1718. Somebody put that below. 1718. 1718. That is January 7th, 2018. We have now 15 spaces for this particular group. It is an 11-week program where I'm going to take people that have vision and have drive and have ideas and have goals that they want to take and they want to make 6 figures with in 2018. I'm going to help you create your infrastructure. I'm also going to help you create what you're going to need for your branding, for your marketing. We're going to help you get your web pages together. We're going to help you build out who your followership is, whether it is in ministry, whether it is in business, whether you want to be an entrepreneur. It doesn't make a difference. We're going to handle all of that for you. We're going to come up with marketing campaigns for you. We're going to give you a foundation. We're going to do a whole lot of stuff, and it's going to be 11 weeks. On the 12th week, say on the 12th day of Christmas, on the 12th week, you all are going to come here to Atlanta. And we are going to come together, and we're going to have a day of a master class day. We are also going to have a glam day where we're going to roll out all of my team, my glam team, my photography team, my marketing team, my branding team. We're going to come together and rally around that vision that we have created a market and actual business for, an infrastructure for that business. And we are going to get you together so that when you're ready to launch that following week, that you do it with a bang and it's unforgettable. And so if that's something you'd like to participate in, I'm going to suggest you do. So while you're giving gifts to everyone else during Christmas time, go and invest in that. You can do it. It is $800. You can do it in payment plans. We have small plans, okay, so that you don't have to feel overwhelmed. So yes, see, I got something for everybody. And you can actually bring a friend for $600, so you don't have to go on this journey alone. So if you have somebody that is a co-worker or partner in business, maybe the person that you are in love with, maybe the person that you've been sharing your vision with, it might be another family friend or your administrator of your business, whoever it is. And if you're solo, like I was a solopreneur, it's okay. We got something for everybody. And so if you're serious about making 6 figures, this is only for people who want to make 6 figures in their respective businesses in 2018. If that's not you, that's okay. But I wanted to extend this. We start off with 20 spaces. Now we have 15. You want to get in as quickly as you possibly can, because when we go and when after Christmas comes on the 29th of December, the price goes up by $100, and you want to save as much money as you can. And again, it is done by payment plan. And so you can go on to MadamCEOUniversity.com. Again, that's MadamCEOUniversity.com, and you can participate from there by just pushing the button that says Boss Society Elite Coaching Group, and that's how you can get on. All right, to the people that are on Periscope, can you all see me? Am I straight or am I crooked? Please respond to me and let me know what you're seeing, okay? Because something is not making sense on Periscope. The numbers are not reflective of what I'm normally seeing, so I'm thinking something is wrong. Okay. All right. So with that, yes, I'm straight. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate that. All right. So let's get down into content. Those are the two church announcements that I wanted to give. Of course, you all can always go to madamceouniversity.com. Let me say this. We have something called the 12 Days of Christmas, and it's only available to people who are on the emailing list. So go on over there. You'll see a freebie that you can pick up, so you can get something for free while you're there. That's going to immediately put you on the email list, and you can take part of all the great savings, extra savings that you're going to get as a result of being on the email list. And there's a new sale that comes out every single day. We're doing the 12 days of giving, or the 12 days of Christmas. And so you don't want to miss out on that. And you get great insight and wisdom throughout the week that help you in business and help you stay encouraged and all the good stuff. So let's get into content. If you are ready for content, somebody throw up a C. Somebody throw up a C. C, 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 C. And all of my silliness. If you are, come on, y'all put up the C, so I know you're ready. Because if you're not, okay, my people on Periscope, they ready. All right, Facebook, what about y'all? Y'all ready? And here's the thing, I love hearts, and so please do me a favor and give me some hearts, give me some love. Let me know that you are watching. All right, let me know that you're participating. Let me know this is resonating with you. Okay, I got a couple of people that are saying they're ready on Periscope. I need to see some more people. I see y'all numbers there, but I don't see you participating. And this is how we do this. We talk, we conversate. Hey, Bishop. Hello, Elder Broderick. How are you? All right, y'all, we are ready for content. So let's get down to business. What are some of the keys to becoming a successful entrepreneur? You know, one of the things that I'm going to take the time to explain the difference that I have found is that everybody says that they want to have a whole lot of money. A lot of people are saying they want to be entrepreneurs, but not many of them are willing to do the work. And so if you are really ready to do the work, you'll be surprised what it is that your creativity and your productivity can produce for you. A lot of people say, you know, well, 6 figures is a lot of money. It is a lot of money, y'all. It's a whole lot of money. But it's too many people not making 6 figures. And there's even less people making 7 figures. And you are just as intelligent, as creative, as amazing as anybody else that is. And chances are you probably got more education, or at least more experience than those that are making it. And what sets them apart? They were willing to take the chance. Oh, gosh, it's freezing. Natasha, it's freezing. Sweetie, go out and come back in. Go out and come back in. They're willing to take the chance on their vision and their dreams. And so reality is that everyone needs or desires more income. And I often tell people, if you're waiting for your boss to make you a millionaire, unless you are the CFO, unless you have a contract that says you're coming in making 7 figures, you're not going to become a millionaire that way. And a lot of people get stuck when I tell people, you know, you need to have 7 streams of income. Now, if you're a Christian, you already know that, because that's scripture, that's Bible. But what we don't recognize is that doesn't mean we have to go get 7 jobs. It just means that we need to take our creativity and our passion and what our calling is and figure out how to immerse ourselves into 7 different ways or 7 different offshoots of that. And so I'll take an example. If I am a cupcake, if I'm a baker, okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to bake cupcakes that may have a different exotic flavor. It may be a tipsy cupcake. It may be fruit cupcakes. It may be vegan cupcakes. It may be glitter cupcakes. It may be cupcakes that have sculptures coming out of it. Yes, you can do all that. Okay. Then I might decide, so I'm offering different cupcakes for different markets. Okay. Then I might decide that I want to teach people how to set up a cupcake business. So that's another form of income. Then I'm gonna come up with products and services that those people that I'm teaching are going to actually need. So that's another way to do it. Y'all understand what I'm saying? And so on and so on and so on. And so I want to help you all understand what you have, the vision, the dream, the goal that you have is good, but you need to expand it so it can fill up your 7 streams. And then as you get into it and you start making money and you start being productive, you then get 7 more streams out of each one of those 7. So 7 times 7. And when you add it all up, honey, you don't lose, you don't run out of money, because there's always some type of flow of income that's coming to you. So there's never days of lack. There's never days of I don't have enough, unless you're trying to make a big investment. But when you got that many streams, hello there, you also have money in different places where you can pull off of, and there again, there's never any lack. So hopefully that makes sense. Okay. All right. So 7 begets 7 and begets 7. Y'all got that? All right. So here's the thing. When you are saying that you want to be an entrepreneur, you need to recognize that everybody's not cut out to be an entrepreneur. I'm not trying to rain on anybody's parade. I'm not trying to tell anybody what you cannot do, because I'm the kind of person, you tell me I can't do it and I'm going to show you 15 ways that I can and do it well. But you have to understand what your strengths are. If you're going to deal with the public, a lot of people don't like dealing with the public. A lot of people are shy. A lot of people are not confident in how they look or how they present themselves, or they just don't genuinely like people. If that is your thing, then you can still be an entrepreneur, but you want to be an entrepreneur where you don't have to deal with people outside of your employees. And even then, you still gonna have to deal with somebody, all right? It is the people that make you rich, all right? So, but everybody is not cut out to be an entrepreneur. And why is that? Because you may lack administrative skills and you're not willing to go and get them. You may lack the desire to stay motivated. Many of you all have great opportunities to become people who do very successful in the business realm as entrepreneurs or even as CEOs, and I'm going to explain the difference in just a second, but you will not be consistent. So you choke out your own growth before you even get started, which is so challenging to me because I get the opportunity when I talk to people who want to have discovery sessions with me, and you can do yours too as well. Schedule yours at MadamCEOUniversity.com. I've got 5 more spaces before the year is out. And I'm helping them develop their plan of action for the next year and for their business, what their next steps are. One of the things that they often tell me is, I just don't have the education. I don't know all the things I need to know. Well, check this out. You have to start somewhere. And as you go, you're going to learn. Don't think you have to have all the pieces of the puzzle to start your own business. You just need to know what you need to know right now. And you commit to constantly intaking more information, constantly learning from people who have already been where you've gone, constantly learning from people who probably do what you do or something similar that you do, and you watch their success stories. But here's the key. Also listen to their stories that are not always reflective of success, because those what not to do's can save you a lot of headache, a lot of tears, and a whole lot of money. All right. So I want to tell you the difference, because a lot of people don't recognize the difference between an entrepreneur and a CEO. A CEO is the chief executive officer. That means that you are the boss. You are responsible for anything and everything goes on with that brand, with that company. Okay. I am a CEO. I have employees under me. I have a staff under me, and I'm responsible for paying the taxes. I'm responsible for making sure they got all their benefits. I'm responsible for paying them. I'm responsible for helping them in their own visions, because you cannot work for me and I don't coach you in your own vision. You have to have something bigger than what you do for Madam CEO. That's one of the benefits of being an employee of mine, or I call them a partner of mine. And then you also are going to be, if you're going to be an entrepreneur, it's a little different, because you don't have all the responsibilities of a CEO. But what you do is you organize and you operate in business, and you assume the financial risk. Even when I'm talking to people that are in direct marketing sales, even if you're an insurance salesman, you may not incur the risk. Even if you're a physician, I have physicians that actually work in someone else's firm. Well, they're not the CEO of that firm, although they are a practicing physician in that firm. So what is it that I have to do? I am still a medical entrepreneur, not me, but they are still medical entrepreneurs. And so you have to know which position you're going to be, because if you're going to be successful in the new year, you got to know who you are. What position are you going to play? You can't do CEO and entrepreneur. You can't switch out. If you're going to be the CEO, be the head person in charge. Take responsibility. Know that you're going to be financially responsible. And check this out. Let me say this. Even when I started Madam CEO, whether I started in a different position than other people, it doesn't make a difference. The reality of it is I did what I could with what I had, and I did not spend what I got coming in, what started to come in. I positioned myself to start getting money from coaching, during discovery sessions, where I help people navigate what they're supposed to be doing next, from helping organizations and churches who are trying to grow their following, grow their supporter base. I started doing that, but I did not spend the money that I got. And a lot of people, as soon as they get some money they've never had, they lose their minds and they stop spending, they stop investing into their business. Or they say, okay, I'm just going to take 50%. I'm going to keep 50%. I'm going to put it in my business. Listen, that does not always work. Okay. I live by a different rule. And so that different rule allows me to have access to more money than most people have, because I understand my first year business. Yes, I'm going to pay myself, but my first year business is not about me paying myself. My first year business is getting stability under my belt for my company and for my brand, and it will begin to pay itself. Okay. The next thing is, if you're going to be an entrepreneur, you can be an entrepreneur in any space. You can be an MLMer. Like I said, you can sell insurance. You can be You can be a person that comes and helps other people with business. You can have a side hustle. Side hustles. Listen, let me tell y'all something. Do not negate the power of a side hustle. Whether you are selling digital products, whether you are selling books, whether you are selling, grandma's recipes, whether you're doing know-how videos or how-to videos, it doesn't make a difference. If you can charge for it and you have an audience for it, trust and believe that side hustle will bless your entire life. Yes, it will. But you have to realize that you don't have to do entrepreneurialism 24 hours a day. Thank you all for sharing. I appreciate that so much. Thank you all for sharing. You don't have to do your side hustle, even half of the day. You could do it just seasonal. I have several entrepreneurs that I'm working with right now that they are specific to seasonal holidays. It is the holiday. They already got ready for Christmas, so they're functioning in their Christmas sales and their products and services they're offering as caterers, as event coordinators, as holiday home decorators, as gift wrappers. They do really, really beautiful gift wrapping. It is a business. Yes, it is. And I've taught them how they can go from a personal, just, hey, Mr. and Mrs. Smith, I'm from Atlanta, Mr. and Mrs. Smith, to actually being the person that sets up little pop-up stations, gift wrapping stations during the holiday at malls and the department stores. Listen, I don't play with my customers. My clients, they are serious about making money. But now we've already started working on the Valentine's Day, because this next 3 weeks are going to be the time that's most likely for people. Thank you so much. This is going to be the time where the people most likely are going to get engaged. So my people that are in that food industry, in the event planning industry, in the floral industry, in the photography industry, in the bartending industry, in the stationery industry, we've already started working on yes, we do. We hustle here in Atlanta. We don't play with that thing. We have already started working on Valentine's Day, because we know people are going to be getting engaged during the holidays. So we need to have some things that are in place. So when people come and that guy comes and buys that ring or makes that last payment on that ring to come and get it, they're going to say, hey, here's something that I can offer that is from this other vendor. That will be you. Okay. And this other vendor is going to offer something that's complimentary. I'll give one away. This is something that I have actually shared with some of my clients, and it's something that I know that has worked across the board with a lot of coaches. They've shared this one key. Say if you are in the bridal industry, you are in the event industry. If you are a cake baker, the bridal industry can, a bride or a soon to be mom or somebody that's planning an event. If you know that a person is going to be engaged, let's just use that because we know this is going to be the highest time for people to become engaged in the next 2 weeks, 2 to 3 weeks. You want to play off of what love does, and what you're going to need to express that love on that special day, that wedding day, or that engagement party, or whether it's an excursion or whatever it is. And so if you're going to work with, if you're going to work with a florist, you can ask in the floral shop, can you set up a small little vignette? Maybe it is a miniature version of your table, and you can have one place setting, and you can show one of your tablescapes, and you can ask them to please put one of your floral arrangements on top of the bouquet. On top of the centerpiece, and then it'll have your information. If you like these chair covers, if you like this tablecloth, if you like these chafing dishes, if you like if you like this flatware, you like the stemware, pick up a card, and you will also get a free consultation as well as a free bouquet. That is something that you coordinate. Again, your relationships, when you're building a business, you don't have to have, again, all of the pieces. You collaborate with other people that will be a complement to what you are offering, and you'll be surprised how quickly your business can grow and how you can help someone else's business to grow. It's all about relationships. It's about consistency. It's about people giving people what it is that they need, what they want, what they desire, solving problems, getting rid of the inconveniences for people, and you be the person who does it. Your company is the person that does it. Thank you all for joining me there on Periscope. Hey family, how are you? And so this is what I want to educate everybody on. You can do this, whether it's part-time, whether it's seasonal, whether it's full-time, whether it's you're trying to manage, because I have quite a few people that are my clients that are trying to manage coming from the being an employee with a company to being their own employer. That is the biggest group of people that I serve, because they want to say, hey, I want to run my own business. And there's a lot of reasons why people want to learn on their own business. Y'all do me a favor. You all start writing below. Tell me one of the reasons why you wanted to be an entrepreneur. Tell me right down below what some of the reasons why you wanted to be an entrepreneur. Hey, daddy's love. Hello. Thank you all for joining me. I appreciate that. Tell me some of the reasons why you became, or you want to become an entrepreneur. You all write that in the comments below. Yes, I like interactive conversation. Okay. And I know for me, I wanted to be my own boss. When I started this journey, freedom and passion, I like that answer. Freedom and passion. That's an excellent reason. That's an excellent reason. Why do most people want to become entrepreneurs? Help educate people on better living. Come on, y'all, keep coming, keep them coming, keep coming. You want freedom. Okay. I get it. I did too. I wanted to be able to take care of my family. Not that I'm not already taken care of, but you can never have too much, because I want to have overflow for my generation, my children, my grandchildren, which I already have, and my grandchildren's children. So I want to be considered a good woman who leaves an inheritance for her children and her children's children. Okay. And so I want to make sure that I did that. I know for me, I didn't want to answer to anybody. I have a family and I hurt my back at work, and I want to enjoy life and travel. I don't blame you. And you know what? Being an entrepreneur can do this. Help educate people on better living. Frida said to have time and money to enjoy life. That is the thing. Too many of us are spending most of our lives not enjoying what we do, how we do it, who we do it with, or who we do it for. And then when that part of the day is over, we're usually exhausted, but we don't have time to be exhausted, because now we've got to get ready to go and try to do it all over again tomorrow. And we neglect our own business. Building a legacy. That's why you want to start business. Thank you so much, Pretty Lady Duncan. I appreciate you saying that. Hey, Tim, how are you? Okay, so there's a lot of reasons why people decide they want to be entrepreneurs. They want to be their own boss. They don't want to answer to anybody. That was me. I wanted to become a millionaire. That was me. I wanted that, and I was successful at doing that. They want to take care of their family. They want to get out of debt. They want to be free. They want to educate people. There's so many excellent reasons, but here's the question that I have for you. Is that enough to push you to start your own business? Is that enough for you to expand? Is that a big enough reason for you to expand your business? I was going to tell you this, hopefully this doesn't offend anybody, but think a little deeper. Think a little bigger than that. That is a great right now goal. However, what is the meat under that potatoes? Okay, that's potatoes, and potato starches is food. They can fill you up, but you want something with a little bit more depth to it. What else is the reason? I want you all to interact with me. What is another reason why you should start this? I know for me, because this was mine. I wanted to fulfill the purpose. I knew on the inside of me was something bigger than what I was currently doing. When I lived in a city called Cleveland, I absolutely love Cleveland. That's where I'm from, Cleveland, Ohio. People would often come up to me, even as a young child, and say, you know what, you're bigger than this city. That doesn't minimize the people or the city at all, but it does say that my talent, my goals, my abilities supersede what the city can offer. A lot of you all going to have to realize, in order to pursue your business, you're going to have to get beyond the four borders of your home or your home office or your car. You may decide you want to franchise. You may decide, I'm going to take on more business opportunities like an MLM, or you want to start selling insurance or whatever. They are not one and the same. But you might want to consider that. You might want to consider the fact that if you are an artist, if you're an actor, if you are an actress, if you want to get into movies, you need to come here to Atlanta. Let me tell you why. Not because I'm here, because it's a wonderful place to be, and I'm glad I was here. I'm here, and I ain't going nowhere. But Atlanta has become the #1 place for entertainment. Okay, whether it's producing plays, whether it's producing music, whether it's producing reality television, whether it's producing regular television programming, whether it's doing movies, we have become the new Hollywood, not the black Hollywood, the new Hollywood. And so people have been incentivized, companies have been incentivized to come here to Atlanta to fulfill their dreams. Now, can I do it in Cleveland? I only know of 2 great artists that came out of Cleveland. I'm sure there's probably some more, but I know of 2 great artists. That was Levert and the OJs in R&B. There should be more people coming out of the city of Cleveland, specifically as it relates to arts and music, because we have some of the most amazingly talented people. But the unfortunate thing is they have to move out of that city in order to produce what it is that they're capable of producing. Here's my thing. What is it that you know that you're capable of producing? And I want you to get a chance to write it down. What do you feel like you're capable of producing? I'm sure it's more than you're producing right now. And I want you to challenge yourself. Can I do it in this city? If you're serious about becoming a successful, multi-figured entrepreneur, 6 figures or more, you might have to move out of your city. You may have to decide, I'm not going to just do 1 brick and mortar, I'm going to do 2. You might have to decide in ministry, I need to have various locations where I can be the hands of God in ministry. You might decide, you know what, instead of me offering one thing that I am synonymous for, I might decide that I'm going to offer 2. I know, let me see, I want to say 19 years ago when I used to do hair and I started importing hair to create wigs for people who have alopecia, I was meeting a need, but then I was like, wait a minute. It's becoming more popular. Exactly. Expand, Natasha. That's exactly right. It's becoming more popular with people every day wanting to change their looks or having, as they call them, protective styles. So I need to branch out and I need to reach a different market. I need to reach a different group of people. How can I do that? I could not do that where I was at. I could not do it the way I was doing it, just dealing with doctor's offices. I had to deal specifically with people that was in that market, which means I had to start marketing to those people, which means if they started looking at and figuring out who I am, they're asking me, hey, can you come and teach classes? Can you teach classes on how to properly make a wig? How do you decide what's the best thing for people? How can you teach us how to make money charging insurance companies for people who have hair loss? I missed your comment here on Periscope. If you could do me a favor and put that back, I promise you I'm going to catch it this next time. All right. So you want to think about all of these things. All right. So it has to be bigger than just making money. One of the big things is, and I know people do say this, I want to do this so that I can do something for my children, for my family. But let me say this to you. A lot of you all are starting these businesses and you're like, I'm going to hand it down. Y'all remember Fred Sanford? Y'all remember that? Y'all may not remember. Some of y'all too young to remember that. But it's a theme from Sanford and Son. And Fred Sanford had this junkyard that he was really, really building up. I never saw him sell. I think I saw him sell one thing one time. But he had this junkyard and he wanted to give it to his son named Lamont. All right. Lamont really didn't want a junkyard, but he didn't mind living with his daddy and helping him. What happens if you build a company and your kids do not want you to be, they don't want to be in your company? What are you going to do? You may need to change your zip code and expand your globally. That's right. That's right, Jewel. You are going to have to be okay with, even if this is just your dream, you have to be okay with maybe raising somebody else up so that the dream can continue. But the money that comes from the dream continuing, even after you're gone, it will still come to your family. Do not be surprised. And I deal with clients all the time that say, you know what, Tyear, I really, really want to set up this business for my kids. Well, your kids want to be a doctor and you're an electrician. Doesn't mean anything's wrong with it being an electrician. I heard a story yesterday. There was a guy, he had started a salvage yard, and his son, he was a gentleman, a Caucasian gentleman, and he was talking about what's wrong with these kids nowadays. I worked and I put all of my kids through school and they, got great educations, but I can't get any of them to come back and help me with my business. They don't want the business. And this is why I started it. No, what you did, sir, is you started the business so you can become successful and have the resources so that will afford your children to live out their own dreams. And nowadays, it is not as popular as it was when I was a kid where you start a family business, unless it is something like Trump Towers and Trump Industries or something like that. I know y'all might not like Trump, but the bottom line is all of his children are they've employed their own selves. Okay, bottom line. That's the truth.com. And so we have to get to the place where when we are going to start any type of business, whether it is temporary, meaning seasonal, whether it is you're going to be a serial entrepreneur, which I have a lot of people who do that, and I am all for it. Okay, or you become a CEO of your own company. You have to decide what your purpose is going to be. Hey, Sonny, how are you? I've been admiring your food, honey. Every time I see it, it makes me hungry. I just wanted to let you know. Yeah, I've been watching. You see, you never know who's watching you, and you never know who they don't know you're watching them. So I'm just saying. So here's the other thing. understand it's going to take a commitment that's bigger than probably what you're ready to produce right now, but that doesn't mean that you don't start the process. One thing that I've learned about entrepreneurialism, it comes with risk. A lot of people are not willing to make that, who are not ready to pay that cost. You know, whether you are in catering, whether you are in sales of any kind, whether you sell, you know, Christmas ornaments, it's sprockets. Again, this is called seasonal, but you know, during the season, you can make your whole year if you got the right ornaments, because I know I spend a lot of money in ornaments every year. Whether you're selling things like cell phones, whether you're selling wigs, whether you're selling t-shirts, it doesn't make a difference. You have to be willing to assume the risk. Now, again, I understand your risk may be a big thing to you, and you do not have all of the money that you're going to make to do all that you want to. But as I said before, you talked to your dad yesterday. Good. I'm so happy for you. I want you to consider the fact that taking the risk is a part of the process. A lot of times, specifically, and I'm going to talk to y'all, you know, people who confess Jesus as Lord. You say you're Christians. Let me talk to you real quick. As a pastor, a retired pastor and a bishop in the Lord's church, God ain't gonna do this for you without your participation. Your success in business requires your participation. He does not come and overshadow you and just give you a boatload of money and drop it off in your mailbox. The check may not come in the mail, but that does not mean that a check cannot come in the mail. It can if you are willing to produce what is necessary. So being an entrepreneur is gonna come with risk. You're gonna have to invest in yourself. If there's something you don't know how to do, get with somebody like me. I may not be the person for you. Thank you so much. Thank you for saying I'm beautiful. That is so sweet of you. It may not be me, and I would love to try to work with you, and I figure out if we would be a good fit at our discovery sessions, and I still give you some things that you can start doing to make money before we get off the call. So that's something that you can consider. So go get your discovery session. You can use the bio if you're on Periscope or on Instagram. You can use the bio up there, or if you're on Facebook, you can go to madamceouniversity.com and you can look under coaching, and you can go and get your discovery session. It's only $49. So that means that that's a risk. You're going to take it, but you can write it off. Did you all know that if you started business before the new year, you can write off the expenses? Y'all ain't got to wait till the end of the year. There's benefits, and I don't care how much you do not like the president. He's not my favorite cup of tea, and no, I did not fight for him. I mean, I did fight for him. I did not vote for him, but I will say this. He is a businessman, and he is going to make sure that the business community is taken care of. You might as well position yourself now before either they put him out, God forbid something happens, or he leaves office, okay? I'm very resourceful. Thank you, Jewel. I appreciate you saying that, sweetheart. And so I want you all to make sure that if you have not gone over to MadamCEOUniversity.com, that's MADAMCEOUniversity.com, pick up the free thing that's there. Join the mailing list so that you can get a part of the sales of 12 days of giving we're doing right now. This is not going to be offered anyplace else, so you all go on and get it, because I'm trying to tell you, you save a whole lot of stuff. I think today we were giving away stuff that normally you have to buy. I think so. Hey, London. Hey, sweetie. And the other thing is, if you're interested in becoming a affiliate for those 10 people that I am going to help start their own successful hemp oil pop-up shop, if you're interested in doing that, you want to make sure that you inbox me, or you can go on to, you can text 44222, text Hempire, HEMPIRE, to 44222, so it's 442222. All right, hopefully that came out right. Okay, so anyway, let's get back to what we're talking about. So entrepreneurs, they come with risk. You got to be, in order to be a millionaire, which is a goal for most of us, we have to have certain requirements. And let's go over these requirements, and then I'm going to go and do part 2 tomorrow. Okay, the first requirement is you've got to be, again, willing to be a risk taker. Some of you all are too afraid to become entrepreneurs, not because you don't have the ability, not because you don't have the concepts, not because you don't have a great idea, but simply because you don't want to take risks, because you're going to say, I don't have the money. Well, do what you can with what you got, make money from that. You take that money and you reinvest in what you're doing. I often tell people, when I had this past Tuesday, was it past Tuesday? Yes, this past Tuesday, I did a training here in Atlanta on setting up pop-up shops for hemp oil, because I happen to have the most highest potency. It's higher potency than what the doctors give. As a matter of fact, I'm supplying doctors. So if anybody that are naturopathic medicine practitioners or masseuses, or anybody that wants to set up your own pop-up shop, y'all make sure y'all hit me up, because I'm going to help you. I'm committed to helping 10 people make 6 figures in that particular arena. That way, so those of you all who do not have a specific product, this can help you get started, get the money, and then you can go and pursue what you really are desiring to do. Okay. And that's another thing. You need to take a risk, because some of the things in taking that risk, you realize that what you really want to do, the bigger picture, you have to be able to fund it, and you don't have the funds. So what is it that you can do outside of getting a loan or getting a grant to fund the bigger part of your vision? You have to start another business. Again, you're not going to become a millionaire overnight unless you win the lottery. Okay. And then you go into a different tax bracket. Hey there. You are more than welcome. I love helping people. Or you're going to go and you're going to start a business and multiple businesses, because a lot of you all believe, hello there. A lot of you all believe I start one business and it's going to make me $1 million. Well, mine did, but I had to do two things. I had to decide I was going to go wholesale and retail. So I decided I diversified that one thing. I turned one idea into multiple income streams. So understand what I'm telling. Oh, and I did white labeling as for boutiques. So some of you all did not know I was a 7-figure earner. I'm letting you know. I'm not bragging. I'm just letting you know I can do it. You can do it as well. Okay. So when you are going to become a millionaire entrepreneur, which is different than, maybe you're making an extra $2,000 a month, and the $2,000 is a lot of money. I'm sorry. I don't care what nobody say. Give me $2,000 extra a month. I'm going to tell you thank you and please, and can we do it again? That's what I'm going to do. So whether it's $2,000 a month, whether it's $20,000 a month, whether it's $200,000 a month, it doesn't make a difference. In order to get on the road of success, specifically as we're heading into the new year, you not only have to be a risk taker, you have to be a dreamer. A lot of people want to reproduce what they've seen other people do. There's no need for that unless you're in a area where people are brick and mortar area where you offer something that the next town offers but your town doesn't. That's when that works. But if you're doing something where you're going global, like you're online, you're available online, you're on social media or whatever marketing, check this out. You need to be able to think beyond the lines. You have to be able to dream beyond where you presently are. What is another way I can use this? Okay, even if I can't use this ornament, what about the things that are on here? Can I sell these separately? Can I sell an ornament making kit? Can I do something that's nostalgic that I can market to moms who make specialized ornaments with their children as a keepsake? Come on, y'all. Come on. Y'all see how I'm thinking? You got to think outside of the box. So you have to be creative. You have to be able to go and be willing to go where others are not willing to go. Do what other people are not willing to do. That doesn't mean you compromise. That means that you're creative with what you are doing, and you're creating currency various ways. Again, diversify your entrepreneur portfolio. Don't just have one thing. Hey, what's up with you? Okay, don't just have one thing. You want to have more than one thing, okay? You also want to be a visionary. A visionary is responsible for seeing beyond what they currently are looking at. Again, many people say, what is this? This is an ornament. No, this is more than just an ornament. I can sell the foam core that's in the inside. I can have this business because people do, and they go and buy these little things here. These little ornamental hooks. Okay. All right. No, I'm sorry. I'm not. I just have options that I don't have to fit in the box. You should listen. You'll learn something. See, I have to check. I told you, come on my live acting a hot mess. I promise you, I'm going to check you. So I done told you, let you now know. Okay. And so that I also see, again, I can see the products that it took to sell these. I could sell all kinds of, I have to see beyond this. All right. You said, since you are amazing, since my discovery session, my mind's been racing. You are God's gift to entrepreneurs. Thank you. Wow. That is a great thing to say. Thank you so much for saying that, Mary. I appreciate that. That just blessed y'all are blessing me today. I hope I'm helping y'all. If I'm helping you and I'm giving you something, I'm inspiring you. I missed who it was. You said, who's acting a hot mess? Somebody come in here to tell them about my hair. Listen, my hair can be whatever color I want it to be. I'm a licensed cosmetologist, and I own all of my hair, and I make money off of my hair. Bloop. So you need to get your entire life and learn how to make money. Get focused. That's your problem. That's why you broke. You ain't got no money because you're not focused. You're worrying about what other people doing instead of listening to what you need to do. Yes, I just said that. Bam. All right. Now let's get back. Normally I don't do that. But no, today ain't the day for shenanigans. Listen, I got cramps. I don't even need to go any further. Y'all already know. Oh, this is my childhood girlfriend. She said, you have always been this way since you were a kid. Happy to see you working your gift. Darling, I am in my thing. Thank you for saying that. Let me tell you something. That brings me to this, and then we're going to close out. You have to make sure that you are doing what you're gifted to do, not just talented to do. I have a lot of talents. I could sew. My mama taught me. My gift, I have the gift of music, so I can sing. I have the gift of business because I was just born with it. I don't know how I got it. I've got the gift of prophetic, and most important, I have the gift of wisdom. So in every situation, I always have a solution. That is something that I can take and I can monetize. That's what God has given me. That's how we get wealth. He's given us the ability. That's the ability, the gifting to get wealth. Now, you can have talents. How you realize your gift and make a profit from it? You know what? I talked about this 2 days ago. That's an excellent question. Thank you for asking that question. I realize what comes naturally to me, the things that come naturally to me, and how I can change them and use them in different ways. Like I like singing. I love singing. I love, yeah. You remember me cooking, Darlene? I love singing, but I had to learn how to cook. I didn't have to learn how to sing. Did I have to learn how to become a better singer through, getting voice lessons? Yes, but they didn't teach me how to sing. They taught me how to have longevity. They taught me how to breathe correctly and enunciate my words. And they taught me how to plan for auditions and nail them and always get hired for the part. They taught me how to do those things. Becoming an actor is a learned thing. It's a learned talent. But being a great orator, a person that's able to get in character and to captivate an audience, that's a gift. So you can use it various ways. I just always knew what my gifting was. And I was fortunate enough to have really, really talented people around me that really pushed me and really helped me build my confidence and showed me you can use this and make a career out of it and actually enjoy it. And what I do, even in pastoring, when I was a pastor, I absolutely loved doing it. I did it for 17 years, a church planner for 23. But I'm telling you, what I'm doing now, I'm going beyond the walls of the church. I'm going beyond the reach of the church, and I am going into the marketplace, wherever the marketplace, whether it's in the ivory towers or whether it's under a bush, and I'm trying to tell somebody, come on out the bush, let me show you how to make some money. Okay? How do you keep yourself sane, and how do you keep yourself safe while you're on the street? Yeah, there's some authors that are homeless and they're making money. Don't y'all sleep on me. I deal with everybody. I want to get how to start up a pop-up shop. Okay, do me a favor. Go and find me on Facebook. Go, and it's Tyear, or Tyear. Just find me on Facebook, Tyear Wilson McCrary, and inbox me. I will check my inbox, okay? Or you can email me at Madam CEO-ATO. That's MADAM CEO-ATO if you are interested in starting the pop-up shop, okay? You gonna follow me on Twitter? Okay, perfect. And thank you all for joining you all. If you all don't know me again, and I'm about to reset and then we're gonna go, I am Tyear Wilson McCrary. I am a business coach. I help people develop businesses and organizations in their ministries. I help them grow by helping them create products and services that people actually desire, they want, and they will pay for, or they will support. And I help you take your vision and I turn that creativity into currency. That's what I do. I help you make money with your goals. I help you make money with your dreams, with your businesses, with your organizations. And so if you would like my help before the end of the year, I have a few spaces left. Go on and set up a discovery session. It's when we take a 1 hour one-on-one, and I help discover what it is that you want to do, how you need to do it, and how you can get started making money doing it. And so that's what we do. And again, if you're interested in being one of the 10 pop-up shops that I'm going to start, it's going to take a $39 investment to get started. And then you get your inventory, and your inventory can go somewhere between $137 all the way up to as much inventory you want. So again, it's not something that is expensive, but it's something that you can have to start making more money. And if you want to purchase some hemp oil from me, again, we have the highest absorption rate is 100%. It has 33% more cannabidiols than anybody else. If you don't know your endocannabinoid system, that is a system that God has given you to heal itself, but it needs to be turned on, and hemp oil does this. It does not make you high. It is medicinal. It is legal in all 12 states. You will not flunk any drug test. And if you're dealing with lupus or cancer or ADHD or Alzheimer's or any neurological disorders, if you're dealing with anxiety, if you're dealing with chronic pain, this is going to help your body fight off all of that. Trust and belief. I've been using it. I've been getting the best sleep I can. You talking about, oh my God, I have a hard time sleeping, and it keeps me focused. And so I want you all, if you are interested, especially you guys on Facebook, you can go to my page and you can see where you can become a pop-up hemp oil affiliate with my company. Okay, it's called Tyear Kingdom. Okay, and so anyway, I just wanted to let you all know. Thank you for asking that question. Tomorrow we're going to get more into the requirements that's going to be necessary. Let me put a little note right here. We're going to go start with number 3 of the things that's necessary for you to be successful in business in 2018. I know I've been talking for a long time. I don't want to bore you guys any longer. Let's see where we are. We're at 48 minutes. Do you all have any questions? If you have any questions or any comments, right now will be the perfect time to ask me, because I'm going to answer it. See, again, hey, Sean, how are you, sweetheart? When we come together on here, this is the time that you get free coaching. And so if you want to let's do some quick Q&A. We've got about 5 minutes. We're going to do some questions and answers if you have any. But yeah, tomorrow we're going to get into number 3 of the requirements of becoming a successful entrepreneur or CEO for 2018. And I want to see all of you all do that. Again, if you have not gone to MadamCEOUniversity.com, I need you to go and do that now. The link is in the link tree above for Periscope and for Instagram. And I need on Facebook, it says Kathy Flippin wants to join my broadcast. Okay, she went away. All right, well, I guess not. Maybe she changed her mind. I want you to decide this year that you are going to go into next year being your own boss of some sort. That you are going to. Let me pull my music back because it's about to play something y'all don't need to hear. That you all are going to become the masters of your own success, that you're going to create financial freedom, whether you take your own creativity and do something, or whether you decide that you are going to take a product or service that's already existing and you are going to capitalize it off of it yourself. I run a nonprofit. I like to begin to take a salary without taking from the vision. Any suggestions? Actually, yeah. That's not a hard thing to do. With the resources, do you have, okay, your nonprofit, have you started making getting any money coming in, Lynn? I'm gonna make a recommendation for you so you can get, I'm gonna get this is a book that I recommend to anybody that's in a nonprofit, any of my clients. This book is called, I know you all are singing it backwards, shucks. It's called The Nonprofit Millionaire, okay? It's by G.M. Rick you have monthly donors. Okay. This is what you do. Lynn, you inbox me. If you don't have my number, I'll give you the number and we can brainstorm, because I don't want anybody to take the ideas I'm going to give you. Okay. So just call me after this live, whenever you have some time. Okay. But I need you to get this book. Anybody that's in nonprofit, The Nonprofit Millionaire, this answers the question of how you get money from becoming being a nonprofit. Because a lot of people think that if you're a nonprofit, you're not making any money. No, that means that you're cashing out at the end of the year and there's no money left because you have sensibly used all of it for the purpose that you say you started the nonprofit from. But I made money in my nonprofit. I sure do. When I did, I stopped mine, but mine was called Purses with a Purpose. I'm sorry. Mine was called Purses with a Purpose, and I would make purses, grab bags for women who are in shelters. And we partnered with MAC, with Bobby Brown. What, Bobby Brown? Yeah, Bobby Brown Cosmetics. We partnered with what is her name? Von Teese. What is her name? I can't think. She's a tattoo artist. I can't think of her company. Macy's. And we got people, and they donated. I can't tell y'all all of it. But I will say this. I made money from it. Okay? So, anyway, if you all are interested in becoming and I don't get paid for pushing Rick's book. All right. But I believe in what he's saying, and I know what he's saying in here is accurate. All right. And so please go and pick it up if you want to know how to have a nonprofit and you want to still make money and not kill yourself while you're doing it. Okay. All right. So with that said, make sure you join me tomorrow Madam CEO Live tomorrow, 12:45 Eastern Standard Time. We're going to come in. I'm going to do part 2 of how to become a successful entrepreneur. And then I think I'm going to get into how to become a successful entrepreneur with a brick and mortar and when you're doing stuff that's service oriented online. Okay. So we're going to talk about brick and mortar and what you're doing online. So this is going to be really good. You do not want to miss this. You want to make sure that you are paying attention. You're writing notes. Again, this is free coaching for you. You don't have to pay the money, y'all. I'm doing it for free. If you'd like to set up a session, we have 4-week coaching sessions. We have 8-week coaching sessions, and we have 6-month coaching sessions. And so if you like to do something like that, I would love to have you as a client. I am actually, again, 10 is my number, y'all. I'm taking on 10 clients, and so I have 2 that just signed up this past couple of days for this new year coming in. I do by quarters, and so you want to make sure that if that's something you're interested in doing, I have a payment plan for you. It's time for you to start. What is my size? What is my size and what? What is my size and what? How do I set up a date with you? Oh, I'm sorry, you can't set up a date with me. Y'all see this? This is called 24 years of wedding bliss. I have an amazing husband who loves me and takes care of me. We have 5 children and we have 3 grandchildren. So unfortunately, I'm off the market. But I know a couple of ladies who are not off the market. Depends on what kind of person you are. Yeah, I got a big ring. Yeah, it's almost 25 years. I should have a big ring. This is ring number 4. So we've done very well for ourselves. Well, anyway, well, thank you, let me know this old lady still got it, but I'm not available. Okay, so check this out. If you all have not connected with me on Instagram or Periscope, make sure you push the follow button. If you're on Instagram, go on and find me at Tyear Wilson McCrary, or you can find me at Madam CEO ATL. You can get that on Instagram and on Facebook. Those are my business pages. And so, please, thank you, sweetheart. Please, by all means, let's connect. Let's grow together. Let's build your empire. Monique wants to talk to me. Okay, Monique, let's see what you got to say. I'm gonna start indulging people. Let's see what they got to say. All right, I send Monique an invitation. we're gonna go in just a second. Hopefully Monique will come on live really quickly before, and so I can answer any questions. You all, hey, if you guys have questions, you all can come on live and ask me the question. I don't mind answering. We can use all the little stuff. You are on IG Live. Yes, I'm on IG Live right now. They're watching me right now. Yes, I am married on here. A lot of people are married on Periscope, sweetie. Yeah, a lot of people are married on Periscope. All right, so with that said, I do not see that she selected the option to come on. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to, my IG is Tyear Wilson McCrary, Tyear. So my name is spelled Year with a T in front. You'll find me, okay? You'll see the blonde hair. You'll know it's me. All right? Yes, I am married. Y'all keep asking me, am I married? Yes, I'm married. I'm going on 25 years to the same man. All right. We're not going to answer no more questions about me being married. All right, y'all. So I will talk to y'all tomorrow, 12:45. Make sure you go and join the yes, that is it. Tyear McCrary. MCCRARY. If you just put in Tyear, it's going to come up. You'll see me. I think I'm probably one of 2 Tyears that's on there, and I'm the other Tyear as well. All right. So anyway, make sure you all go to MadamCEOUniversity.com. Pick up the freebie that we have on there. I think you have several choices if you use the Linktree option. I think it's how to be a client magnet is this month's freebie. And also, if you guys are interested in making sure that your credit and stuff together, we have credit resources over there. I don't sell credit service, credit repair. I don't do that. I give you the letters that you need to send to your creditors and to the credit bureaus to get your points up. So we've got people who have done this in 75 points in 60 days, honey. Listen, we've done over 100, okay? Am I a millionaire? I am. And I will always be. I hope I can help you become a millionaire. I'm just having fun with y'all today. Y'all made my mood better. Well, anyway, I just want to say shout out to everybody. Have a fantastic day. Make some money. Make sure you find your purpose, and make sure that you are doing what it is that makes you feel really, really good in helping someone else, not just yourself. Well, I'll see you tomorrow, 12:45, right here, Periscope, Facebook, Instagram, all simultaneously. We're going to come back and have another kumbaya moment and make some money together. See y'all later. Be inspired. Bye.